Okay, this morning I'm gonna go on a little adventure. I want to see the big fire tower in the forest we have nearby. It's gonna be about 7 k's to get there. So it's 8:47 in the morning now. It's time to get going. I'm also taking the new backpack. Put an extra jacket in there in case it rains. Not supposed to, but you never know. So let's pack up and go. Well, I actually decided not to go because the weather app lied to me. I swear I checked it before I started packing and getting ready to go and everything, and now it's as you might be able to hear, it's raining now. Unacceptable! So I decided to move it on for later. At least it's nice weather for the plants to get wet, I guess. Thing I like to do, like first thing in the morning to wake up, make a concoction with apple cider vinegar, third-ish shot in a glass, ice cold water. It's past lunch now, it's 13:44, so I'm gonna attempt it again. The weather's supposed to look a lot better this time. Let's do this, shall we? So I see a few dark clouds on the horizon, but otherwise looking pretty good. So one thing I'm starting to notice about this bag, it feels kind of tight and it doesn't have a sternum strap, and I'm kind of missing that. The shoulder straps are kind of narrow, so they're digging into me a little bit. I'm not sure I would take this pack on with a very heavy load. It's going to be fine for today, I think, because I didn't pack it really heavy. So I put the pack up a little higher and it does feel a little bit better. I guess in general you should be wearing your pack as high as you can anyway. So currently we are 1.1 kilometers into the march, about 10 minutes so far. So this is a little bizarre scene here. There's like a totem pole here, and there's like 2 huge ant mounds that have built up around it. Let me show you here. It kind of looks like a cat to me. There's like a huge pile of ants building up around it, and I'm building another one there. And look at them go. Super interesting content. This is what you come here for, right? 2.1 kilometers in, 29 minutes, 25 seconds. I'm trying to go relatively fast, but the constant breaks for taking some B-roll and stuff are holding me up. Hour and 10 minutes left. I think I'm gonna try to pick up the pace. Check this out. I think I stumbled upon a military base that goes through here. At least the buildings in between the trees. I mean, you can't see it on the camera, but they have like camo painting all over them, and this looks like a freaking guard tower. Cool thing, I didn't know there's a small base here or something. Here's another look. That guard tower doesn't look like it's been used in a while though. Not 100% sure this is gonna be the path I'm gonna keep walking down on. So it looks pretty much fucking overgrown and everything. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going through. This path is definitely kind of closed up and pretty shut down there for a bit, and I almost thought that the path was over, but I guess there's still some getting through here. I see a field coming up. I'm good. There's a path here. This looks a little more open up. I had to take another turn, and this kind of looks this is even more fucked up than the other path actually. I think I need to take a detour now because there's a fucking 2 trees that fell on the path here. I can see a road like past that field there, so I'm like not lost in the woods like in the middle of nowhere, but yeah, I'm not sure this was the way I should have taken for trying to get there speedy, because there's like if I turn around you can't even, like you can hardly even see there's a path there where I went through. Time to find a detour. But yeah, I found a way through that, luckily. I think I'll stop a second and check myself for ticks, because that was a lot of brush I went through. This is definitely the most off-beaten path walk I've taken in a while. I mean, there's a bit of a beaten path here, but like usually they're really well upkept and whatever. So we're 4 k's in right now, and it's been 56 minutes. I have no idea where this path continues. I see people moving up ahead, so I'm guessing I gotta go through there. Maybe I took a turn too early. I think I took a turn too early. I'm gonna lie, those last like 700 meters really kicked my ass. They were through a lot of brush. I got fucking thorns in my socks. I definitely took the wrong turn. If I would have just kept straight ahead for like 100 meters and then took a left, would have avoided all that. I mean, I got there, but it was a bitch. Two-ish kilometers to go, and about 21 minutes, 22 minutes is roughly what Google said it'll take me. So we'll see about that. Now I know why people prefer those 15 or 16 millimeter lenses for vlogging or whatever, because holding it out so far on this 35 millimeter just to get like a wider picture, damn, it's a workout. I mean, I knew this was gonna be a workout, but so it should be like 1K left, and there's a monster hill to go up right now. Nice thing about Germany is if you lose something on the way, like a piece of clothing or something, people are like, if someone finds it, people are super nice. They will like basically hang it up in a tree or on a post or something for you. It's a really nice gesture, and it's just like part of the culture. Yeah, this hill is really kicking my ass. Don't know if you can see how steep it is, but I'm like digging in the tips of my feet to get up here. There's some steep hill. 170 pulse. That's something. Well, it turns out I could have taken a left down there, not had quite such of a steep uprising. Yeah, like half a kilometer to go. You know what that hill did make kind of easy to figure out is keeping hydrated, because I'm so freaking thirsty right now. So I'm gonna take a short little break. Like, unless I can start seeing this thing somewhere through the trees right here, and I know I'm like just a bit away. No, fuck it. I'm gonna take a little break. So I like literally turned a corner, and there it is. Yeah, can you see it through all those trees? When we were training with the breathing apparatus for the fire department, we also had to like start all the way down that hill and then come up the hill to this tower and hike all the way up in the breathing gear, in full gear actually. It's actually windy enough here that I'm going to preemptively put my cap in my backpack, because I have a feeling it's just gonna blow off anyway. And if you're afraid of heights, definitely don't come here, because I want to see the view down. It's looks a little something like this. Woo, baby! By golly, it's windy up here. I don't know if you can even fucking hear what I'm saying. This is like below me down windy, and this thing is, I don't know if you can see it, slightly jiggling. This whole tower is like bending in the wind a little bit. So I want to show you the view, so let me just get some B-roll. Try not to get blown away by this wind. Back home. Gonna take a short break on a bench down there, get a snack in. I need some sustenance right now. Nice and sunny now, so definitely glad I waited, because it's like really nice out now. Maybe I'll just sit here a little while longer, just take in the fresh air, breathe. These weren't that bad. Also, when you're in the woods, keep your trash to yourself, like take it back home and throw it away. Let's go. New podcast on my way home. Off we go. First check-in, been 17 minutes for 1.2 kilometers. I kind of want to see if I can get home in under an hour from here. Took me 1 hour 30 minutes to get home, to get there, and I'm gonna try to get home in less than that time. By the way, I remembered that military installation thing I was looking at, where I saw the guard tower. I remember what that was now. It's actually an old US Army base where they used to keep atomic bombs in the Cold War. I remembered what it was when I walked past some other part of the fence because I recognized it from a different angle there. My dad used to be in the Army when he was still alive. Miss you, Dad. Yeah, and he was stationed there for a bit. Something not a lot of people know is that, well, not technically Germany didn't have atomic bombs or whatever in the Cold War, but there were definitely US warheads stationed in Germany. Definitely explains the guard towers and everything. But I think it was kept kind of low key because I think at the time people didn't, like outsiders didn't really know. They kept some strategic reserve there or something, and I think it was moved out pretty soon, like before the end of the 80s or something. Something like that. I don't remember all the details. I mean, it's been a while since Dad has told me that story. Almost coming up on kilometer 2 now. 25 minutes in so far. I have no idea how long this video is going to be when I edit it. I don't really care how long these videos are. I mean, as long as I like them and you like them, who cares how long they are, right? I mean, why did I start vlogging anyway? Like I said earlier, lost my dad and I miss him a lot, and I have kids too, so god damn it, how do I put this? So I miss Dad a lot, and I sometimes wish I could like hear him, see him again, but we don't have like much video of him anywhere. I miss seeing him and I wish I could. I'm kind of thinking if I record these videos and if I should perish anytime, unfortunately or whatever, at least my kids have some bit of Dad they can look back into. I'm gonna do these videos mostly for the kids. It is maybe sort of bit of vanity, I don't know, but it's motivated out of my own pain of missing Dad and not having him around anymore. Maybe if I can just have a little bit of myself preserved in videos for them. So yeah, all that rambling got me quite off course. I may be taking like a kilometer detour or something. Camera battery's dying. I think I have a spare battery in my backpack, so I should be good. Trying to find my way towards the road because that's like a point I know I'll be good at to get home from, because right now my phone is like totally lost. It doesn't know where it is. No cell connection or whatever, but I hear cars going by like that direction, so I know the road must be close. So yeah, I found the street. I've been on this street before, so should be good. It's actually gonna take us past that old military base I was talking about. And also I checked my backpack. I have a spare battery, and I do, but turns out I stuck an empty one in there, so it's not gonna do me any fucking good. And this battery's about fuck all dead in this camera as well, so it's starting to blink, so I'm guessing I have like 2 or 3 minutes of filming left or whatever. Let me try to finish that trail of thought I was going for. Why am I doing this? I want to have an archive of myself for my kids, and I hope they'll appreciate something like this. Hope the kids never need it, but I really wish I had something like this for my dad, or of my dad, better said. It means so much to me right now to be able to hear him talk for a couple of minutes just into a camera or whatever. Yeah, I've checked a lot of places and a lot of old hard drives and whatever, but no one seems to have much videos of everything. There's like a ton of pictures, and I'm grateful we have them. And I took a lot of pictures when I visited Dad, when I visited New York to see Dad. But there's something about video that is just more, how do you say, more real maybe? It just has a different quality, seeing the movement and being able to hear the voice and everything. I sometimes just visit my dad's old Facebook profile just to, it kind of weird in a way, but it gives me kind of resemblance that he's still there, even though he's sure not. But I don't know, it's like a way to connect back to the memories of him. And if some shit happens to me or whatever, I want the kids to have something to grab onto. I don't know if they cope that way and actually need it or not. If my wife copes that way and needs it or not, I don't know. But if it helps, I want it to be there for them. That's why I am also I'm not sure if I'm going to go on this channel or just keep it private or whatever. I'm just going to do some how to do X, Y. Like if I'm never around to teach my kids certain things when they're at a certain age, when they should know stuff, I want it to be here. And it might help some other people. I mean, I'm sure I'm not a know-it-all, but I think should always be humble enough to admit that you never, no matter like how much of an expert you are in one field, like you never know everything, and just someone stating things maybe in a different way will deepen your knowledge So never assume you know everything. It's also something I read in a book lately. I was reading Marie Forleo's Everything's Figureoutable, and that was definitely one of the great takeaways out of the first part of the book. Staying humble, that you can always learn something, no matter how much of an expert you think you are or how much you think you've done something. I think it's a good not life lesson, but life principle maybe. This fence I'm walking past here, that's part of the fencing of the old military base I was talking about. So to get back on point, I hope this helps someone, and I'm primarily making it for family, and maybe you could also say it's a bit of vanity. I mean, yeah, it's me talking to myself, editing myself, whatever, but it's mainly for the kids. Oh, back there, by the way, you can pop through the trees. You can see a part of the old buildings there with the camo paint on it. Now the battery's flashing again, so it'll be dead soon. This is gonna be where I'm gonna cut it off for the camera. If I have anything more to say, I'll try to vlog, whatever, with the phone. Camera is flaking out, so going in the backpack, and gonna do the last check-in here. We are 5 clicks in, 60 minutes, so that's 2 clicks left, and we're going at 12.50 per kilometer. So if I want to make it, well, actually, it'll be just slightly under the 90 minutes I took to get me there, but I'm not sure with this detour if it's actually 2 clicks left or a little bit more. So, but we'll see. Check in later with the phone, I guess. On the home stretch now, on the phone. Don't know if you can tell. It's been 76 minutes so far. It's 6.5 kilometers. I'm still pretty glad I did this. It was a really cool walk. I'm glad I didn't do it this morning, because if I would have done it this morning, I literally would have done it without breakfast. So doing this with lunch in the tummy was probably a better idea anyway. And also the weather's just freaking great right now. So that detour I took wasn't actually that much of a detour, luckily. So this was a great thing. Glad I did it. Exhausted now. Legs are hurting. So it's a little over 14 kilometers done today. There we go. And we are home. 124. Nice. Yeah, so this is take 2. Really? Distribute. What a freaking hard word. Why is that so hard to say? Distributed. There you go. Come on. Oops. How this goes. It's actually. Yes, of course I came back for the camera. Yes, Teddy, I came back for my camera. So, where was I before I started scaring boomers in the forest? Oh, nah. Check out this tree. Huge. Let's do Sam for scale. This is starting out like 2020. Just one kick in the nuts after the next, I guess. This freaking sandy. Let me get up. That's better. I hate walking on sand. I hate sand. It's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere. Enough Anakin mode, I guess. Turns out there was more than 3 minutes of battery left in this camera. I love when cameras do that. Act like they're dying, flashing or whatever, and 2 minutes later you turn them back on and they're like, actually, I'm fine. Like, keep going, dude. No problemo. Sweating like hell. Don't know if you can tell. Talking and putting your socks on is not as easy as I thought it would be. Fuck my life.